have been watching my videos since the past holiday season, or if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know that I am addicted, obsessed, cannot live without white chocolate peppermint mochas. I don't know what it is about them. I tried them for the first time at Starbucks and I was hooked. I loved them. They remind me of the holiday season. I remember on Thanksgiving 2 years ago, my dad actually drove me to Starbucks and we got coffee for everyone and I got a white chocolate peppermint mocha and it was so amazing and it just reminds me of this time of year. But I'm someone that I don't really like to go out and get my coffee in the mornings or my drink or anything like that. I have a coffee maker at my apartment and I just like to be able to roll out of bed and just go down to my own kitchen and make it. So I've been experimenting with different ways that I could make my own white chocolate peppermint mocha, and I finally found the right kind of concoction that makes it so amazing, and it's easy items that you can find in your local grocery store. I was looking online at a lot of different ways to make these, and a lot of the recipes call for like peppermint syrup or stuff like that, and I don't know where these people shop. Like, I go to Ralph's and I look for peppermint syrup and like they don't have it. I don't know where you're supposed to go to get those kind of ingredients, but all of my ingredients are just ones that you can find at any grocery store. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I make my white chocolate peppermint mocha, and it's something that I am absolutely in love with. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make your very own white chocolate peppermint mocha. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is start off with a hot cup of coffee, and I brewed mine fresh, but if you want, you could even use instant. And then the next thing you want to do is take these baby candy canes, and you are going to need 2 of them. And I'm going to set that aside for just a second. And I just like to use the back of a spoon to crush this up. If you stuck this whole thing into the hot coffee, it would eventually melt all the way, but if you crush it up, it makes it into smaller pieces, which obviously makes it melt a little faster. All right. And the next one. All right. Okay. Now I just open this up and I pour our peppermint candy canes into the coffee. And come on. And come on. And come on. Okay. And then you want to pour your second bag of them in. This is so delicious. I cannot wait for you guys to taste this. I really wish you could smell it. It smells really good too. The coffee mixed with the peppermint. All right, and then you just want to stir this. And I like to stir it for a little bit of time just because I find that it's going to melt it a little bit faster. The peppermint flakes. And you can kind of pick them up and see if there's still some in there. And if there are, you just want to keep stirring. And the heat from the coffee and then the liquid from it also is going to melt this and just incorporate it into your entire cup of coffee so you have peppermint in every sip. All right, so I can't find any more peppermint flakes, which means that this is pretty much stirred in all the way. Next, you want to take white chocolate truffles. So I like to first kind of mash them just a little bit while they're still in the wrapper because they have kind of like a hard outer case of white chocolate and then they have the really soft chocolate in the middle. And I just like to go ahead and break through that so it looks kind of disgusting, but I promise it makes it taste really good. So once you mash it up, you just open it and pop it straight into your coffee. And I like to do one at a time just so you don't have a huge amount to melt. And the hotter your coffee, the faster this chocolate will melt. So stir, stir, stir. As the color starts to change, you can tell if it's done. And I can't find any more white chocolate down in the bottom, so that means it's time to do our second truffle. This definitely isn't something that I would drink every single day just because we are putting 2 white truffles in this, which is like, I don't know, a bunch of calories. So the second one is chopped up. Definitely for the holiday season, I think we can make some exceptions and drink this whenever you want. Okay. Then we are going to plop this in and stir it. All right, so I cannot find any more white chocolate chunks in this or peppermint chunks, which means that all of our ingredients are combined. Now the last thing, if you want, you can add a little bit of whipped cream on top. or a lot of it. Wow, that is a lot. I'm so excited. Okay, and then I put the little lid on it, and look, you have a white peppermint mocha or a peppermint white mocha or a white chocolate peppermint mocha or whatever you want to call it. You have a white chocolate peppermint flavored coffee that is so deliciously yummy. Oh my goodness, it tastes absolutely amazing. I wish I could have one of these every day. Maybe I can. In the holiday seasons, I feel like you can justify a lot because then you just make your New Year's resolution to like not eat stuff and drink stuff like that again. And it lasts until maybe like January 7th, January 8th sometimes. On a good year, you can make it all the way to February, but that's only happened to me once. All right. So now, before we go, I wanted to show you how, if you have a friend that is obsessed with these, like all of my friends know I'm obsessed with white chocolate peppermint mochas. Like they know it. If you have a friend that's like that, I actually have a gift idea for you guys that you could give them. So this is just a bag that I got at Target, and I have some tissue paper in it. I have some ribbon that I kind of curled up here, and then I have a card on here that says, "To Sarah from Blair F." I always put like an F at the end or fowler or something because people are getting so many gifts during the holiday season. Maybe they know two Blairs. I don't know. Do you know that Blair means leader of the battlefield? That seems like such a boy name. I mean, I know it could be a boy name too, but like I'm a girl. Anyways, okay, so I just took off the name tag, and it actually has how-to instructions for how to make a white chocolate peppermint mocha. And then when they open up their gift, sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear me over this rustling, I have right here a mug. So this one is from Shop Glitzy Glam. It's a holiday mug. It is so cute. My sister is obsessed with this mug. It's a reindeer. It's the little reindeer. But inside, I filled it with some baby candy canes and some white chocolate truffles. I did enough to make 5 white peppermint mochas. And then I have, I've been calling them white peppermint mochas, but my recipe says peppermint white mochas. And I like typed this out, so you would think I would call it the same thing. Anyways, it says, first, make 1 cup of coffee. You can use instant or brew your own. Crush up 2 of the baby candy canes and pour it into your coffee while it's still steaming hot. Mash 2 of the white chocolate truffles and stir those into the coffee. Make sure all the ingredients are melted and top with whipped cream if you wish. Drink up. But how cute is this gift idea? It's not very expensive. All you're really paying for is a decorative mug, and then you fill it with, you know, the items that they can use. And if your friend is anything like me, they will adore this holiday gift. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other kind of like coffee or like, I don't know, recipes that you want me to make that you like always order when you go to Starbucks or Coffee Bean or anything like that, but you don't know how to make it yourself, leave it as a comment or a video response or something, and I will do as much research and taste testing as I can, and then hopefully come back to you guys with a recipe. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Don't judge the hoodie. It is cool for school. I don't know why I always make my coffee in the mornings in these little to-go cups. They're by Dixie, I guess. And I got them from Target, and I always make my coffee in the mornings in these, which is really weird. I think it's because I feel like I have like a to-go coffee cup. Like I feel like that's so chic. Like you always see fashionable women like walking around and like these crazy avant-garde designs, and they have like their to-go coffee cup. So I always like make mine. I walk around my apartment and I'm like, oh, my to-go coffee cup. Hey everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. Ba-dum-bum. That was not funny at all. I need a new title. Please do not judge my hoodie, because if you judge my hoodie, I might just have to judge your username. Which is coming a lot, saying from someone who chose their username to be Juicy Star. It has a bow, but she actually did a Glitzy Glam video, and she was talking about how, like, what do you do with this when you put it in the dishwasher? Do you just take the bow off? I'm not really sure, guys. Or white chocolate peppermint mochas, or peppermint white mochas. Whatever you want to call it. That was weird. I did not mean to give